Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I do just want to do my monthly check-in and my weekly check-in because I might already be 1 week into my first paycheck of my fortnight. So I have new binders and I have taken out my little tracker slips that tell me how much is in them. So I think it's very important at this end of July phase to actually look at how much money is in each binder. So if you are interested in this video, please stick around. I'm hoping that it'll be a quick one. My fingers are crossed. Go down below, click like if you do enjoy this video. Make sure that you subscribe and click the bell because I have a couple of cash stuffings coming very soon. And let's get on with the video. Head over to my Instagram at _Taylor Louise as well if you want to follow along over there.
To be good to the girl on the couch.
Okay, so we have 3 binders. I'm going to send these 2 out of the way for now. And we're going to start with my cash envelope binder. I can't fill out a bunch of this sheet. So because I have only just started this and it's the end of the month, what I'm really concerned about is my balances. So I'm not going to worry about my budgeted. Maybe I should draw a line through it. This is for the month of July because this is my end of month check-in. So I do have my old sinking fund update form. So for some of these categories, I do have their ending amount at the end of June. So I will pop that in there now. We are also going to use this as an opportunity for me to give myself feedback because this is the first time I've tried to use it. So I will say that we began the month with $35 in my gifts. Boo was $105, Bernie would have been $40, Tech $65, Boss Babe would have had $45, Beauty Sinking Fund would have had $65, Tay didn't exist, Christmas $90, Adult Fees, I'm going to jump down there because I just spotted it, was $120, Clothes $340, Health, so that's dentist, medical $150, Date Night didn't exist, School Holidays didn't exist, Teach didn't exist, Tattoo didn't exist, Gamble, most of these didn't, Events, no, Travel $40, Car $1,640, and Goals and Home, Goals and Bonus didn't exist either, but I have realized that I'm missing a couple of categories on here like IOG, Home, Emergency, Cushion, and Yearly Bills. Yeah, so I want to include these. I'm going to have to adapt the layout of this. Okay, so now that I have done that, I also decided before, was that in a previous video? It was in my budget revamp video. I decided that I will not be looking at the percentage of income for this, but what I will be looking at is maybe the total added or budgeted. I don't know what wording I'll select, but basically looking at my paycheck budget sheets, how much money have I added? Like I do for this category, how much have I added in here? And I might even swap it around so that it's budgeted, balance, and then this can be spent and percentage of income, and this can be change and then beginning, or beginning and then change. I'll switch it around and decide what works best for me there. So balance. This is the fun part where we look at what is in my envelopes currently. And I mean, it's kind of mean to do this in the middle of a pay period, but Tay currently has 50 in there. Food has 0. Eating out has 0. Fitness. Let me know if you like what this looks like without any budget slips in there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Miscellaneous, 10, 15, 20. Fuel, 0. Beauty, 50, 70, 80, 95. Household, I need to adapt that as well because this is now called household, not just house. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. This is bank money. This is actually just money ready for a cash stuffing video, and I don't count my change. So that is for my cash envelopes. Then we move on to sinking funds. Okay, I believe that all of these categories that are NA shouldn't have any money in them yet. So I'm just gonna skip them for now and I will come back to them later. So clothes was a category on here that had 340. That now has 0. Boss Babe has 15. Teach Tech 15. School halls, gamble, tattoo, beauty. This one still has a slip in it for now. I wonder why that is. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Gifts has 0, but I need to take that out. Christmas, 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 135, 140. Finally, one that's gone up instead of down. Boo, 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120. Bernie has 20. And events and date night have nothing. Is that bound up? So car. Now this is car bank and this is car cash. So I think that is just talking about bank, but maybe I can add them together. What I might do is I'll write challenge on here because I feel like I need a category for challenge. So I had not started this challenge at the start of the month. 51, 52, 53, 54, 50, 70, 90, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. $345 in my car cash savings. What an incredible achievement over a month just for my challenge. I've got another challenge one that's empty. Travel. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Health says that it's empty, but I'll come back to that because it's actually a electronic one. So I think I'm going to get the cash out for that at some point. I'm just going to take it out for now. Adult fees. So this is what tax was in the previous one. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130. I'm going to skip that. That's another challenge. That doesn't need to be counted. That's cans for change. But this one, I'm going to take that slip out. And there's a couple savings and bonus at the back as well. So I'm going to take that one out. Bonus, savings, and challenge can all go at the back because they're currently empty. And what I'll do is, because I now have a slip for it, I'll take that electronic one out of this packet because I do eventually want to, because there's only $160 in here and it doesn't grow much. I do eventually want to hold this in cash the way that my travel one is now in cash. So I'm just going to separate out that slip for now. So it has 160 in it at the moment. So that is health and that is 160. Teach. Did I go past teach in my other one? I think I did. And then what have we got? So car. We basically have all of my electronic accounts now. Emergency is 1085. IOG is 5900. Home is 1550. And car electronic is 2100. Did I do yearly bills yet? No, I didn't. That is 255. Then I just have my cushion, which is something that's going to be quite hard for me to work out because it's constantly and it's ever changing. So let me see if I can work that out and I'll be right back. Okay, I have decided that too many things are half started at the moment to count my cushion this month. So because it's actually the 3rd and I have 2 cash stuffings to do, so I have money that's in the account that needs to be electronic transfers that haven't happened yet because I haven't filmed those videos, all of that, no, it's not gonna happen. So I'm not gonna work that out. But what I'll do is when I compare the beginning to the balance, I'm actually just gonna not talk about that cushion at all. So I'm just gonna delete that off. In fact, what I might do is just stop counting my cushion on my monthly check-in altogether. I'm gonna stop counting it as a sinking fund. I'm gonna know that I'm putting money towards my cushion, but I don't need to track how much that is. Sometimes I'll dip into it, sometimes I won't, but I will be consistently adding to it. And I know that there is probably just shy of $500 in there at the moment. So it's sitting in a comfortable spot where I don't need to have a close eye on it. So what we are looking at now, we are not going to look at what's been spent or the percentage of income for my cash envelopes. Like I said, I wanted to make this a quick video, which it already isn't. So we're gonna skip that. We're also not going to look at how much I added or budgeted this time. I wrote it on there so that I know to change that for the next one, but we will look at the change of these sinking funds. I don't need to use my calculator for this one. It was 35, it's now 0, so minus 35. Boo has gained $15. Bernie has lost 20. Tech has lost 4. Well, this is why I should use a calculator because it's definitely 50. Boss Babe has lost 30. Not lost, spent. Plus 5. Irrelevant. Plus 50. Minus 3, 40. Plus 10. Plus 10. Irrelevant. Plus 5. Plus 4, 60. Plus 600. Plus 300. Plus 20. Plus 50. Plus 345. So let's add up all of my balances. So cash envelopes first, we have 50 plus 60 plus 95, 85 and 20. So there's 310 currently in there. The beginning and then balance and then change we will do now as well. There we have it. Look at that. So I started the month with $10,555 in my sinking funds, and I now have $11,950 in my sinking funds, meaning that I have added $1,395 in the space of a month. That is so exciting to me. That's not including my cushion. So I have extra money for my cushion, as well as I just got my tax return. So I'm about to do a cash stuffing with my tax return. So these are about to grow even more. That is so exciting. I will see a drop in the coming months because I will be buying a car
and that money will be going towards my deposit as well as my trade-in value and stuff like that. So stay tuned. I'm liking this growth. I'm liking all of this growth, actually. All of my electronic accounts are really huge. So these ones don't look like they're doing much. And they might not, and that's fine, because these are expenses that happen regularly. These are the things that I save to do. These are my priorities, and that's why it's so heavily focused on there. I know this is messy. I will fix up my document. To account for that. I'm not going to look at my total income. I'm not going to look at my total spent because I don't know how much was budgeted or spent there, so won't look at how much is saved. But this number and this number are what is the most important to me today. And in future, I will be able to fill out my whole thing. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to do, now that I have these balances, I'm going to transfer them over to my weekly check-in so that I can get started with that in August. So we are actually in week 2 now, today. So this is Tuesday, or maybe it's technically the first week of August. Are we doing this monthly or are we doing this by paycheck? If I do it like 2 weekly, as in each paycheck, that would make more sense for me. So Tuesday, the 3rd of August is my second week of my paycheck schedule. So that's my paycheck. That's my paycheck. And then that'll just keep going in a cycle. That makes sense to me rather than doing 4 or 5 weeks for each month. We're just skipping week 1. So starting amount is going to align with this form. So the balances that are in there now. So I'm starting this week, because I don't get paid until next Tuesday, with $50 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 60 here. Whoops. If I could draw within the box, that would be great. Beauty has 95, household. I need to fix this now as well. 85 and 20. So we're going to look at, so at the end of this week, when I start this one, do I then look at, okay, how much is remaining? How much did I spend? And then that will match that. I think that's right. So we will keep you posted on that. I wanted to just do that now. That's very quick. That's not much to fill out there. We will see how I go with my new documents. I have also just ordered myself a mini happy planner to try out. So I might even look at being able to fill out my expenses on the go. I hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure you go down below and hit subscribe, click the bell to get notified every single time I upload one of these videos. There's 2 cash stuffings coming to you very, 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 very soon. And head over to my Instagram @_TaylorLouise if you want to follow along on my journey over there. I hope that if you are in Australia right now, you are coping with the lockdown. If you're anywhere else in the world, I hope that you are able to be out and about and that COVID isn't wreaking havoc on your life. I shall see you in my next video very, very soon. Bye.
Every beat is a knockoff. I'm trying to hear my Hollywood